G'day, I'm the director-producer of this project. There's a large range of cages you can use for keeping your spiders and scorpions in. As you can see, there's all sorts of props you can buy for your cages, captive bred animals to buying wild caught animals, with the advantages of buying a captive bred animal well outweigh the advantages of buying a wild caught animal.
Safe handling for you and your scorpion. Some people believe the safest way is to pick the scorpion up by the sting. This is true for you, but not necessarily your scorpion. Large specimens such as this, if a sharp pull on the tail may upset internal organs, which would consequently lead to the scorpion's early death. The safest way, I believe, to contain your scorpion is a container and lid. By placing the container hard against the soil, then with the lid slowly and gently coax your scorpion into the container, turning that up like so, without dropping it, and placing the lid onto like so. Those of you who will be using mealworms to feed your scorpions may find it safer and easier if you use a set of tweezers such as this to pick your mealworm up, and you can quite safely hand the mealworm to your scorpion without being in the range of being stung. These are very handy if you aren't sure of what specimen of scorpion you've got in your care. Just in case, though there is no scorpion known to hurt man in Australia so far, doesn't mean that there is not a species found in Australia that could hurt man.
In this case, I'm using a rock heater, placing it on the shallow bed, like so. Just make sure it's nice and firm in the mixture. Here we are in outback Queensland. I've brought you out here to show you where you may find desert scorpions. As you can see, it is quite arid and dry country, though it is a little bit greener than it normally would be. It rained 3 or 4 days ago, so it is a little bit greener than what you would expect out here. If we're really lucky, we might be able to find some wild scorpion holes. So let's go and have a look for them now. And here we have a desert scorpion hole. As you can see, this one's dug in underneath a bush to give it some kind of protection from the sun and predators. Here we have a desert scorpion that has no cover. He's right out in the open, so he's quite vulnerable to the rain and the weather. But if you look up here, this one here, because of the rain earlier on in the week, it has filled the hole virtually all the way in, making a dam which stops the water flowing straight down its hole.
Remember our rainforest under the black light? Now let's have a look at the desert scorpion under the black light. A lot more green colour of the desert scorpion.
Now we're going to be looking at a display cage with a little bit of a difference. For those scorpions who like to dig burrows, such as your desert variety.
As I said earlier, I was going to show you the scorpion digging in. Here we have her starting her hole. As you can imagine, this would take some time to dig a full hole, so what we have done is sped up the film in different areas and slowed it down in others so you can see what she's actually doing.
So with the information I have given you earlier, and a few years, and a good male, you may be lucky enough to have the result I have here. Come and have a look.
As you can see, our star has had a litter of 14 babies, which indicates the success you can have with this keeping method. So all the luck of keeping scorpions.